I only care about one thing. Will we be number one in crypto? Crypto has turned out, and in that sense, I've been right. Crypto's turned out to be a massive industry, if you want to call it that. And I'm very proud to say that we are far and away ahead of China and everybody else. Now, China's getting into it very big right now.
Everybody wants AI because it's the new internet, it's the new everything. It's one of the biggest things anyone's ever seen. So everyone wants it. Yeah, I mean, the only problem is if you don't get it. In order to get it, you have to be able to produce tremendous amounts of electricity. And we're allowing them to produce and make their own electricity. This way, they don't have to rely on government. And by the way, they're making electric plants that are so sophisticated and so incredible, so much beyond, that companies that make and service electricity, you know, the Con Edison, all the different companies that do that and do it well, but they've never seen anything like what's happening. It's almost a revolution in the making of electricity and the level of sophistication.
Because it looks weak again today, 107. Go below 100 or no?
Well, you know, Bitcoin, I mean, if I look at everything since October 10th, because that was the biggest liquidation in the history of crypto, like bigger than FDIC.
Like a margin call almost.
Yeah, it was like almost a miniature rupture, like a tsunami. We're only a couple weeks from that, so I think the market is consolidating. But if I look at fundamentals, like Ethereum, stablecoin volumes have been exploding, application revenues at all-time highs. So right now, fundamentals are leading price in crypto. So I think eventually we consolidate and then we rally into year end.
To 150?
Yeah, I think we can still get to 150, 200 for Bitcoin, and then something like 7,000 for Ethereum.
So maybe Larry Fink with the BlackRock ETF surrendered to the forces, the anti-ESG forces, or maybe it's more like Bitcoin's been co-opted by them, and I worry it was more the latter.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. We will, and if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten. And more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto pulled back. But guys, we know it's like clockwork. We know when we're going to pump. And we know when we're going to pull back for right now. We know it's all manipulated. And until that changes, we stick with the plan. Right now, we have stocks overall down. We do have the NASDAQ up and S&P up slightly. as I'm doing this video. Now we have Irene, Bitcoin miner, inks $9.7 billion AI cloud deal with Microsoft. And this gives Microsoft access to these NVIDIA chips. And then, of course, you add in OpenAI. Remember, guys, all these corporations are moving us fast forward to the fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Strategy Boy 397 Bitcoin worth 45 million. And as we can see, he's no longer making big purchases. Now we still have Big Mind making big purchases as far as with Ethereum, but Michael Saylor has definitely dialed it back, and we clearly know why. Eventually, all this leverage is going to explode. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Ripple Swell starts tomorrow, and it's going to be in New York. And the crypto teacher should have went with his two sons. I've been so busy, I forgot, but I definitely should have went and did videos. And then on top of it, it is in New York. Now, we know dates are very, very important, and we always have some type of event, either a couple days before November 9th, which we know flip is 9/11, or a couple of days after. So we, again, definitely going to have entertainment in the month of November. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, even though we already starting off with a lot of entertainment because the government is closed, but we're definitely going to get more movies this month. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are flat. We have the dollar slightly up. We have volume in crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 51 billion on Friday. Make sure you're pulling on a daily basis during the week. And due to all that liquidity pumped in at one time, it definitely brought eyes to the repo. But you know, the crypto teacher speaks about the repo on a daily basis. Because remember, guys, this was an emergency event to hold us up. And if it's still here, that means we're still in an emergency. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then, of course, we have the Treasury working in the background, trying to maintain that long end of that yield curve, because we know no one, and I mean no one, wants that long-term paper. But we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we had Fed Jerome Powell in the building last month, cut rates. But as we can see, the bond market did not care because they had already priced one in. And because he stated that December might not be on the table, we saw yield rates continue to move up. And we know yield rates are the real rate. The Fed funds rate from the Fed is for the banks. And now we have the mainstream media trying to sell that there may not be a rate cut in the month of December. Now, we had Trump on 60 Minutes. And this is very important because when you're on 60 Minutes, we know it's the older generation that's actually watching it. And he talked about U.S. being the crypto capital, and China is getting into it. And then also he speaks about his sons investing in the industry. And we know Trump and the Trump family is making billions, and your family definitely should be right behind them. Whether you're making thousands or millions, you definitely follow the money. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Standard Chartered CEO predicts the end of cash and all money will be digital. And that's definitely not a prediction. We know from all the agendas, and then also the IMF telling us that fiat is gone. Digital currency is here. But guys, don't forget, we already have digital money. The fact is, this money is going to be on blockchain, where it's going to be able to be programmed. And if the machines are taking over the economy and you're relying on the government to feed you, they'll be able to program this money, being able to tell you what, when, and how to buy and you have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, this is definitely biblical. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs down as I'm doing this video. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have Vitalik says we need open source and verifiable self-driving cars. And what is he saying? That's right. He wants these vehicles on blockchain, and we're definitely going to get it. And they won't need a human involved. Don't forget about that same Barack Obama's Leave the World Behind. Now we have the UAE's telecom giant Do launches Cloud Miner, the first regulated Bitcoin mining service for the UAE residents. Also, we had Zero Hash secured a MiCA license in the EU. Now we have crypto investors flee visibility for privacy coins, and we saw them surge 80%. And guys, you know, privacy is definitely the new gold. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Starkware deploys S2 Prover on Starknet to boost speed, privacy, and decentralization. Also, we have Animoca Brands will go public on the NASDAQ via a reverse merger with Currency Group, Singapore-based fintech focused on artificial intelligence solutions. And don't forget that 60% of this economy is going to be set around gaming, all types of betting, because people are going to be sitting at home getting free money. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then also what the crypto teacher teaches you, that's right, follow the money. And then lastly, we have Ripple is launching a digital asset spot prime brokerage services in the U.S. And how many times the crypto teacher has to tell you that Ripple is a bank? And we know these brokerages, these exchanges are nothing but banks. And how do banks get paid? That's right, fees. And now Ripple has a complete banking ecosystem. They have the stablecoin. They have the network to move the stablecoin. They have a CBDC platform. They can move money whether it's private or public. And they also have the brokerage and custody. So again, all this technology is ready. Only thing they're waiting on is that crisis. Because you can do things that you normally would not been able to do. And that's bring in the robots, algorithms, and drones to take this economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing, they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the fourth industrial revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.